Welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Neymar! That's great strength on the ball. Plenty waiting in the middle. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Kimpembe. Keira. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Hoists it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And the Herrera. And it's played forward. Gets the better of his man. Now it's Cavani. And here's Cavani. Marco Verratti. Oh, he's in! Neymar with a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Rakitic, cut out in the nick of time, and he has been fouled there.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And here's Rakitic. Messi. Keylor Navas can claim that. Kimpembe. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Strong punch. That's not played the ball, that's a foul. Roberto. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And it's Rakitic. Rakitic really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Verratti plays it out to the flank, and here's Cavani. Cavani. Neymar. Messi is fouled. Roberto. Rakitic. And here's Suarez. Looks to clip it forward. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Messi ready to try one. Messi! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. No way through there. Rakitic. And here's Suarez. That's a good ball to find him. And the Herrera. And here's Cavani. He's got away. Mbappe! And the ball's come out. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Titi. And it's Messi. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rakitic. Herrera drives it forward. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Paris Saint-Germain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Messi. And here's Suarez. And here's Griezmann. Rakitic. It's a goal kick. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. And it's Di Maria. And here's Cavani. And he's there to cut it out. Messi goes looking. Time and again they are repelled. Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's Griezmann. And here's Rakitic. It's Luis Suarez! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Suarez is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And that's been levered clear. And he's cut it out. And he's straight offside. Neymar. Di Maria. And here's Neymar. Mbappe. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pull clear here. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Neymar! Oh, that is special! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team shoots!
Back of the net! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Paris Saint-Germain suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Really good feet.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Todibo. Messi. Roberto. Cuts it out. And it's Griezmann. Fence has got rid of that. Could move up a gear here. Griezmann has a pop! Oh, taken with style! Barcelona are back in business! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This has become one superb game of football.
Barcelona surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
And here's Suarez. Oh, has a hit! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really committed.
Big chance! It's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Forward it goes. Hits one! He's going after it. Arthur. Vidal. There will be 4 extra minutes. He's left his man. Arthur. And here's Vidal. Vidal looks to dink one in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Paredes.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Mbappe. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The action has already started. And here's Bale. Now it's Benzema. Has a pop! He scored!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Hazard. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And here's goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Benzema sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
It's Di Maria. Here's Herrera. Here it is now, surely. Timely intervention. Mbappe hits one! And in it goes! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the Herrera. Marco Verratti, looking to get with it, big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Marco Verratti, he really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Sergio Ramos drives it forward. Isco. And it's Isco. Well, they could break here. Neymar. Cavani. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Di Maria has made his mark on this game. And here's Cavani. Now, shot at goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward. And here's Bale. Isco. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Benzema. And it's Hazard. And here's Isco. Surely, there's no flag. And here's Bale. Casemiro. And here's Kroos. Di Maria gets it back. Kroos has been caught there, it's a foul. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Great chance here to level it up. Kroos! And the ball's come out. Bale looks to thread it through. That's a brilliant interception. Verratti can hoist it clear. And it's Marcelo. And here's Benzema. Benzema has a go! Defending. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Well, the action has already resumed here. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Kroos. He's got Benzema! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Benzema did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Meunier. It's a throw in. Di Maria. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And they've been caught out here. He's gone for it! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Isco, and he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Mbappe. Marco Verratti. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Toni Kroos. Casemiro. It's the through ball. Keeps everyone guessing. Hazard. Going for goal! And that has been cleared. Sergio Ramos. Marcelo. And here's Hazard. Good ball, it's found its target. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Marco Verratti. Casemiro battles to win it back. Di Maria. And the Herrera. And it's Neymar. Casemiro. Herrera does well there, alert. And here's Bale. Bale puts the dink one in. Kimpembe. Meunier. Di Maria. And it's played forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, what a... Has a goal! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Goes for goal! It's broken loose. Casemiro. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Kroos cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Vinicius Junior. That's offside. Yes, it is. Casemiro. And here's Bale. Bale shoots! Vinicius Junior. 5 minutes left on the clock. Cavani spreads it towards the left. And it's Neymar. Kimpembe. Meunier. Meunier goes looking. Draxler. Mbappe. And here's Draxler. Now it's Cavani. And the weighted pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Here's a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this.
It's one! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Werner opts to play it back. Kroos. Now surely! Cut out in the nick of time. Verratti goes looking, over to the left. And it's Neymar. Mbappe tries to stroke it through. Goretzka plays it forward. Mbappe. Neymar. Marco Verratti. Mbappe, he's gone for it! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Paris Saint-Germain have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Dashing forward at pace. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kimpembe. Thiago Silva. Meunier. And it's Di Maria. And here's Cavani. Mbappe! And somehow it stayed out. Rudiger drives it forward. Gnabry. Draxler. And he's surging through. Has a hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Neymar. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Mbappe looking to force his way through. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Toni Kroos. And it's Gnabry. Son shot a goal! It's there! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Goretzka battles to win it back. Gnabry. And it's Draxler. Now it's Gnabry. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Already up and running for the second half.
Germany need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Paredes. Di Maria. Mbappe. Goretzka. Toni Kroos. Sane provides an outlet. Sane goes for goal! Mbappe. Now it's Cavani, plays it back. Mbappe. Ginter. It's Verratti. Di Maria. He's made sure that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Werner. Good idea, just poorly executed.
Paris Saint-Germain have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Thiago Silva.
Germany really aren't helping themselves. They're not seeing enough of the ball.
Di Maria. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And here's Draxler. Werner. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Has gone out. Goretzka. And it's Toni Kroos. Paredes comes out on top in a really physical duel. Neymar. Marquinhos. Paredes. Cavani. Now it's Cavani. Going for goal! And yes, it's there! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Meunier. Thiago Silva. All the way back and they start again. And that could be trouble. He's left his man. Neymar. And it's played forward. Paredes. Herrera gets it out to the wing. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Brandt tries to get it forward quickly. Thiago Silva. Draxler. And it's Neymar. And here's Cavani. Cavani is flagged offside. Brandt not easily shrugged off the ball. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That intervention was very necessary. Kimpembe. Neymar. And the Herrera. Draxler. Forward it goes. And here's Cavani. Looks to thread it. And a header! And more, and more, and more! And they are... And that's it. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. And just couldn't find any way into the game. And they are comprehensively beaten. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes. Mbappe! First effort on goal.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Towering header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Hoists it forward. That's great strength on the ball. Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. Tries to dink it in. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. It's being played forward. And it's Sané. Toni Kroos. Goretzka. Toni Kroos. And here's Goretzka. Royce has a hit! And another time! Goal! Germany! Royce with a predatory goal.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
France didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Fekir, Mbappe, Pogba, Conte, and here's Fekir. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Pogba. Pogba. Kimmich does well to read it and intercepts. Goretzka drives it forward. Tar. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Sané. Matuidi. Oh, great ball! Goretzka goes looking. Conte. Forward it goes. Toni Kroos. Kimmich. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Sané unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe plays a clever pass.
Mbappe really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Goretzka. And here's Royce. Goes down, but nothing given. Pogba. Ginter positions himself well and cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And it's Fekir. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sané. Kimmich. And it's played forward. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's coming on the right now. What's on? And it's Fekir. Kroos tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe! Werner. Kimmich. He's had a go! It's off target and by quite a way. Hernandez. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Germany come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the game has already resumed here. Germany carrying a one-goal lead. Dashing forward at pace. And it's Toni Kroos. Royce. Got a sight of goal here. Drills one in. Conte. Kante plays it forward. Mbappe. He's had that put on a plate. Goretzka. Toni Kroos gets wrestled off the ball. And it's Kante. Goretzka drives it forward. Werner. And here's Sané. And that's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Kehrer demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Pogba hoists it forward. And it's Conte. Cut out in the nick of time. It's Fekir! Really well taken goal. France are back on level terms.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a... That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rafael Varane. Umtiti. Mondi. Umtiti. Matuidi. Hernandez. Rafael Varane. Conte. Matuidi. Conte. Fekir. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Kimmich, just about up to 75 minutes. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Conte. Has he picked him out? Giroud. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Mondi. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
Mbappe! That's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Matuidi. Mondi.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Hernandez. Conte. Matuidi. Mbappe. Griezmann. Giroud. He's had a shot! Oh, yes! It's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. France complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for...
Oh, what's he giving here? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. What a save from the Reese! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Point-blank header! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because...
And the finish! And he's done it!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He's played him through. And he's cut it out. Allen. Milik. Gonzalo Guedes. Bruno Fernandes. And he's straight offside. Milik concedes a free kick for that. He's got away. Lorenzo Insigne. Milik shoots! In it goes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked complete.
Tries a shot! And in it goes! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Portugal seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gonzalo Guedes, dashing forward at pace. Ronaldo with a delicate ball. Portugal have it back and they can go again. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, what a ball! Referee has just said play on. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And here's Insigne. Oh, they could break here. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Insigne Plays it out to the flank. Insigne has created one goal already. Lobs it in gently. Good idea, just poorly executed. Manolas. And play for a throw. Danilo Pereira. Gonzalo Guedes. Chance to shoot. Ronaldo shoots! And yes, it's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
This has become one superb game of football. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Napoli come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Oh, shooting chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Rafa Silva simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And it's hoisted clear. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That intervention was very necessary. And out to safety. Milik. Now the counter. Lorenzo Insigne. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Forward it goes. Gonzalo Guedes. And it's got through. Well played, he saw that coming. Bruno Fernandes. He's in! That's good defending, very good defending. Milik. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing a
header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Portugal know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Insigne plays it forward. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, he's had a shot! And the header! Goal! Napoli! Into the lead once more. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Napoli go into the lead. Timely intervention. Ulam gets good distance on it. Danilo Pereira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must. Oh, real danger here. He's had a go! And for a moment, time stood still. Attempts a clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Font positions himself well and cuts it out. And he's away.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Rafa Silva. And he has been fouled there. And now as good a time as any to pull level. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Defending of the desperate variety. Jose Font. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Mario Rui. And he's gone for it! He scores! They have stolen level at the last!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. João Cancelo is making a foray down the right. Bernardo Silva. Portugal have to get it into the box and quickly. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. It's a brilliant interception. And that's that. Terrific match. Universal commitment to attack. All square and rightly. No loser. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.